Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to talk about stamina and how you can manage your stamina and some of the perks related, or some of the little tricks related to stamina I should say, rather than perks. So stamina is the top bar at the top of your profile. It's the orange bar. You use it to obviously complete tons of events in Dokkan. Plenty of events require stamina. Most events in Dokkan will require stamina in set amounts. So for example, if we come down, you will see that events usually have differing stamina requirements based on difficulty. So if we come to this stage, you can see that different difficulties have different stamina requirements. Usually also certain events will have set stamina requirements, like Dokkan events. The top difficulty always requires 25 stamina, and very similar with Extreme Z areas, etc. Other hard events don't always require stamina, things like Extreme Super Battle Road, LGE GT, Gods of Destruction events, but obviously a lot of the prep work and a lot of the awakening work is done with stamina. Extreme Z battles don't use stamina, and that's pretty good, but if you replay an Extreme Z battle stage for farming medals for a sub EZA or something, then you have to obviously use stamina. So that's pretty much sums up what you use stamina for. Extreme Z areas, as you guys should well know, use a lot of stamina, for example. But now, how do you manage your stamina? Or well, what are the certain things you can do to help manage your stamina? Well, one of those things that they've changed recently in terms of stamina, or added in recently, is meat. So meat is a very good item to use. It helps to refill your stamina. You get 3 sizes so far, or I think 4 sizes, but I don't really have that size. I don't have that big a meat on me right now, unfortunately, but yeah, pretty much you use meat. Meat can refill your stamina. You will only get a request to use meat if you are out of stamina and attempt to take on an event, but you can overfill your stamina bar with meat, so you can max out as much as you want at any given time. And there's lots of great events that pop up from time to time, although we don't have a permanent one right now. An example is the Saying Gluttons event. It's not a permanent event, but it's a great way to get meat. So meat is one of the ways to refill your stamina, but there's another method that a lot of players will know about, and they've recently changed quite a bit. So as you can see, I'm close to leveling up and I have quite a bit of stamina. Now before, in the past, this would be incredibly bad for players, because what it would mean is once you leveled up, you would actually lose the excess stamina that you would have gained. So a lot of times back in the past, managing when you leveled up, and that was a very big part of trying to maximize your stamina. Now it's not so much, because the excess stamina overflows. What you will notice though is when I level up, you will notice that the countdown timer for the stamina refresh, which is every 5 minutes, you will gain 1 stamina when it's not an event. You will see that essentially that timer will no longer count down. It will be at 000. It will not begin countdown until I fall below the stamina threshold. So it's just something important to understand about stamina, that leveling up is great, but you need to spend that excess level up stamina as quickly as possible, because if you just leave it there, you're not gaining any more stamina. You're now in the realm where you got dead stamina. Your timer isn't going down, you just have dead stamina. So try and spend that stamina as quickly as possible in whatever productive way you can, to try and make sure that your timer starts ticking over again. Now obviously at a rate of 5 minutes, it means that every hour you gain 12 stamina or so, depending obviously on when your timer begins clocking down. So with stamina you get quite a lot in a day. 12 times 24 is 240. So it's 288 stamina in a single day, which is pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything you need to know. Just a little brief video so that you guys can understand stamina, understand how to use it properly. My suggestion is to use meat, especially for the World Tournament. It's where you need a lot of stamina. Each run's like 70 stamina or something. And so if you make sure that you save your meat for this, you can refill your stamina and do a lot of attempts at the World Tournament. And the World Tournament yields a lot of stones, something like 50 stones. So it's a great place to use stamina. Another place where I like to use stamina a lot, or I like to use meat, I should say. So I use my meat mainly just for the World Tournament, like 90% prioritized towards the World Tournament. but I also use meat to finish off things like extreme Z areas, so that I can obviously get out my content and try and get it out at a little bit of a quicker pace, so that people can rather get an idea before they take on an event at what the units are like. And I also save my stamina for prime battle EZAs, or prime battle units I should say. So farming prime battle units I also save my meat for, but 90% of my meat is for the world tournament. So yeah, I just thought I'd do this little video just so you guys can understand everything and get like a good idea of how it all works together. An important event is obviously Pan's growth mission. It's a great way to expend stamina, but a great way to get XP. Now, I do suggest using Pan's growth mission whenever possible, but a great time to use it is when you need to rapidly use that stamina that is overflow, because it'll give you a lot of XP, and you can also work towards the LRB Pan unit while you're doing so. So yeah, doubles up as a perk, obviously, if you do it that way, but it's entirely up to you. You don't have to do it the way I do things, but it's just a bit of help. But that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. So as always, bye.